Tonight, we talk football.
And art fans still have time to see some work by local artists. Stay tuned. TrojanVision News starts now.
From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network and Troy campuses around the world, this is TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to TrojanVision News for July 20th, 2015. I'm Christy Henderson.
And I'm Jordan Elston. Thank you for joining us this evening. Football season is right around the corner, and today coaches and players were in New Orleans for the Sun Belt Media Days, including new Trojan head coach Neil Brown. However, the Brown and the Trojans didn't get a good news as it pertains to the preseason rankings in the Sun Belt. The Trojans were picked to finish 8th in the first year of the Neil Brown era by the Sun Belt coaches. The ranking may not be all bad, though. Last season's number 8 pick, Georgia Southern, actually ended up winning the league. The defending champs were picked to repeat by the coaches this season. And announced today, 3 players were picked on the preseason all-conference team. Defensive back Montrez Kitchens was named to the first team, while defensive end Tyler Roberts and offensive lineman Dalton Bennett were named to the second team. The Trojans kick off their season on September 5th against NC State in Raleigh, North Carolina.
And even though it is still about a month and a half away from the start of football season, there was some action in Veterans Memorial Stadium last Thursday, as some of Troy's female fans got some lessons on the sport. William McCarthy has the story.
Troy University held its 3rd annual Troy Football 101 clinic. It is a football clinic for women to teach them the basic rules of the game.
It's been a great turnout tonight. This is the 3rd year that we have done Football 101, the ladies clinic, so we've had a lot of great participation. The ladies are having a great time getting to run drills, getting to see the facilities, as well as even getting a chalk talk on kind of the basics of 101 and what football's all about.
According to Mason, the participation of the clinic has been growing every year, and they will continue to do the clinic for years to come. But how did this idea of the clinic start out?
Well, this is the 3rd year that the clinic has been held here at Troy, and our former athletic director's wife, Heather Hartwell, brought this idea from Ole Miss, and so she kind of was instrumental in founding it here, and so we've done it every year. We've had great success every year, and so a lot of ladies are, after they finish, they're asking, when can we sign up? When's the date for next year? So it's definitely it's stuck as a yearly event.
Not only are the participants having fun, some of the Trojan football players are enjoying the event as well. The players say this clinic is helping bring the Troy community together.
It helps out a lot, man. It brings the community to the football team. It's like a family.
I mean, I feel like it's just bringing the community together. Like, everybody's just here, like, bonding. Like, anybody can come out here, you know what I mean? So, I feel like it's bringing our community together, and it's going to get some more people in the seats. It's just showing that we don't just care about ourselves. We care about the community. We care about our fans, and we do anything to, like, make them feel at home.
William McCarthy, Troy, TrojanVision News.
The first chance for Trojan fans to see some game action in Veterans Memorial Stadium will be on September 12th against Charleston Southern.
This is the last week to see the collaborative work of a pair of Troy University professors at the Johnson Center for the Arts. The exhibit, Art of Collaboration, A Joyous Exchange, will end its month-long run at the Johnson Center this week. The exhibit features the writing of Diane Orlovsky combined with the illustrations of Jerry Johnson. The two were working together on a book by Orlovsky and decided their efforts should be seen in an art exhibit.
11, I wrote a series of meditations that explored issues of why I make music, what it is about music that is so magical and so effable, and it explored themes of memory and grief and loss and things that really intrigued me at the time. And so that's when I approached Jerry Johnson about illustrating those meditations. And as he explained, it grew into something so much larger.
The exhibit will end its run on Saturday. The Johnson Center is located on Walnut Street in downtown Troy and is open Wednesday through Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturday from 10 to 3.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. Most of Alabama will be under a heat advisory as temperatures are expected to soar to some of the highest marks so far this year. The National Weather Service issued heat advisories for today that stretch from the northern Alabama state line all the way to the Alabama coast.
Montgomery police say they've apprehended a teenager accused of firing a gun at a riverfront park after a Montgomery Biscuits baseball game. Police say they arrested the teen Saturday night after responding to reports of gunshots during the post-game fireworks show at Riverwalk Stadium after the minor league game between Montgomery and the visiting Tennessee Smokies.
And authorities are investigating a crash involving an all-terrain vehicle that claimed the life of a 10-year-old child and injured 2 teenagers in northern Alabama. Emergency officials say the wreck happened Saturday afternoon on a county road near Geraldine in DeKalb County.